Welcome back, everybody. This is ToothPistol49 and we are on the MegaKraft server. Now, I have quite a little mess around here. I've got plenty of chests, lots of things going on around here, and I want to show you guys what has happened since last episode. I have been really busy, basically, since last episode, doing a lot of things. So let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, there's not really anything in there. But I've done a lot of enchanting, lots of pickaxes and stuff. These bows are nothing, they're just things I've collected. But here's one pickaxe I enchanted level 30. It's an Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 4, and Fortune 2. It's a really good pickaxe for digging. It's not super good because it's only Fortune 2. If it was Fortune 3, that'd be really great. But here's one that's a lot like it. It's just Efficiency 3 instead. But here, it's quite good. Efficiency 4 and Fortune 3. So I really like that one. Along with, I still have my Fortune 3 right here and this Efficiency 4 Unbreaking 3. So I've got some pretty good pickaxes. And I also enchanted a Diamond Axe. Fortune 3, Efficiency 4, and Unbreaking 3. So that is really good for a Diamond Axe. I don't really know what the Fortune does on it, but that's alright. And then here's my good old shovel. Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 4. And I only have a knockback iron sword, but I have 30 levels and I've made a diamond sword. So let's go ahead and enchant it. I have actually enchanted a diamond sword. Ooh, I think, let's hurry and do this. I have enchanted a diamond sword before, but I'll show you what happened to it in a little bit. So let's hit it a few times and here we go. Sharpness 4. It's not bad. I'd like to combine it with things. I'm just going to save it for a bit. I'm fine with using a knockback sword for now. What I'm going to do, though, is since the last episode, last episode was the episode where I made that skeleton farm, and I told you I would be busy working on it, changing a few things. Well, let's go ahead and show what I've done. It's not completely done, by all means. It's not done. I want to do a lot more into the room, and basically put an enchanting table in there and all kinds of stuff. But it is looking pretty good. I did a lot more customization stuff, so let's hop down here and check, and here we are. And that's actually what I was talking about with my diamond sword. I dropped it and one of these guys picked it up. I just wanted to show you guys it before I kill him and get my sword back. Maybe if I can hit him. Oh, where did my sword just go? What? What just happened? Bones? Is it in here? Nope. Arrows? Is it in here? Doesn't look like it. What about armor and bows? Nope, not in there. Oh, there it is. Fire aspect 2 and sharpness 4. Wow. So this is what I did, if you didn't notice. This is basically what I did. I put a little... Well, let's go ahead and show you. First off, I've got hoppers underneath here. And I'm going to lose that stuff for a sec. But these are all hoppers, and underneath the soul sand I also have a hopper. When I switch it over to, kill, it pulls it away. But they're still able to pick up the items through the soul sand. Let me grab all of those slabs and put it back on. And let's take a look behind the scenes. Oh, jeez. Alright, well, let's take a look at the redstone behind all of this. So if you hit this pressure plate, it opens up a door into the behind the scenes action. Now over here I've actually got a dropper vader. It's a pretty nice design. I thought it was supposed to be silent, but it clicks once in a while, which I don't really mind. It's not too bad. But it detects an item and sends it up to the top. Now let's go ahead and go up to the top and see what's over there. So basically, I've just got a water stream that it dispenses into, or drops into, I guess. It's not a dispenser. But it flows down here and goes over these two hoppers. One of them actually only picks up bones, and the other picks up arrows. Don't worry about these signs. It doesn't really matter. But it only picks up the arrows or the bones, and that basically sorts it out. And then any leftover items just drop into here. And then they filter through these chests and down to the bottom. So there is actually one extra double chest on top of each storage system. So I do have some extra bulk storage, but I think that's plenty. But this is basically this room, how it all works. I plan to, open this up a little bit more, put an enchanting table, maybe a few other things, and I would like to make a really nice way into this place, but not today. We've done enough around the skeleton farm. Let's go ahead and move on to another project. Alright, so we're back inside my temporary little base here, and this is temporary. I've been throwing all my stuff here, and it is becoming such a mess. I really need to figure out what I'm going to do with this area. But as you see, I've got a nether portal. I moved some stuff over to the side and made a little nice entrance. So I have gone to the nether finally, and I'll just go ahead and jump in. I'll show you guys what has gone on just real quickly. what is has been done since the last episode. So I'll run super fast here. And let's jump into this nether portal. Now this actually takes me back into spawn. So this is a way for quick travel between, spawn point. This is close to spawn anyway, where we started the very first few episodes. Was just right over here. This is the very first lake that we had. And there's the diving board. So if you guys saw that server tour, then props to you. You know what I'm talking about. But what we built here, if you may have seen it in Royal Desmo's episode, boom! Iron farm. This produces a lot of iron. Now look at that. Boom. I'm not going to show you too much, but Royal Desmo has a ton in there. I actually just cleaned it out. So if you saw it before, I had tons and tons of iron blocks. I let it run overnight, and I actually forgot about it while I was at work today and came home and checked. I was amazed. So I've got almost a full stack of iron blocks. It was about 6 stacks of iron for each of us when I divided it out. So that was pretty great. I just wanted to show you that. But let's go. Oh, this is the wrong way. So basically this tunnel is just a fast travel back and forth to spawn. So it's really useful for me when I want to go get my iron out. I can show you one more time really quick how much iron I've got. Those 56 blocks of iron. If I were to actually put that in there, each single block makes 9 ingots. So that's a lot of iron. So I've got plenty for a little bit. I really could replace a lot of things with hoppers, like that water stream in the skeleton farm, but it's already made and it works perfectly fine. There is no need for it. So I'll just save it for something else. Alright, so what I'm going to be doing, or at least starting a project, this is going to be a huge project that I'm going to be working on for quite some time, is as requested, and what I've been wanting to make is an epic storage room. Now, this is going to take quite a lot of resources, quite a lot of time, and a lot of patience to try and figure out, but let me just give you guys the idea of what I want to do in my storage room. I'm going to have it actually inside of this mountain. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have a tunnel right through the center, probably just kind of a circle tunnel, and I just walk through. I may even make a secret door with a little locking system, so I'll figure out something like that later. I do have plenty of ideas for one, so I could see which one I like the best and throw it in there, but we'll worry about that later. What I want to do is just dig a tunnel straight through and have chests on the right side and the left side of the tunnel as I walk through, so I can go select my items. I'll have them all sorted out, within groups and stuff like that. But that's the big project I think I'm going to start working on. Just dig a hole through there. I've got some nice tools to do it. And then maybe lay out a few blocks, see how I'm going to have it formatted. I'm not going to work on any of the sorting system yet. I'm just going to kind of throw down some of the chests and see what we'll do about that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it into a temporary storage room right now, but I'm actually going to use the same place as the permanent storage room inside there. So I'm going to put down my chests and everything, but not do the hoppers, and I'll just use it as a storage room without any hoppers. So what I'm going to do is let's go ahead and make some torches. I need to make this place very lit up, so I'm going to have plenty of torches in here. And let's start building. Now I have some stone brick on my inventory. I really don't even need that with me. I may use it for the builds, but I plan on probably not using stone brick. I think what I'm going to use as the final design for inside the storage room anyway is something very slick, very futuristic, very clean looking. Something along the lines of quartz maybe? Yeah, I think it's going to be quartz. Maybe a little bit of mix of sandstone. We'll see how that turns out. But right now, the big objective is to basically cut right through the mountain. Now, before I start doing this, actually, I should kind of measure out and see what I think the centermost part of the mountain is. Probably should shift it over a little bit to the left, right about there. Well, let's get started with the very first steps to an awesome storage room. I made a whole bunch of torches right here, and this is about the center of the mountain. I think I'm going to do it at this level just so I have a lot of room up above for a sorting system and everything else. I want to make, just a place to drop down items and have it go up into, an item elevator and sort everything out that way. Wow, this pick does not seem very fast. It would be really nice if I could have an efficiency 5 with a haste beacon, but unfortunately we have not gotten any wither skulls yet. We haven't even gone to a nether fortress yet. So we are basically in the very early stages of MegaKraft. But we have big plans for everything. I think I'm just gonna dig probably just a tunnel like about that wide, maybe 5 wide for now anyway. Probably spread it out a little bit later, but I think at this level will be the best. And I will try and build, you know, something on top, maybe stuff like that, but right now I've dedicated this mountain to my storage room. So let's get building, and this is gonna take me a long time, so I'll be doing some cuts, doing a little bit of talking in between, and hopefully you guys enjoy. Alright, so I just mined straight through it just to kind of get an idea of how big this area is, and it looks like I broke out, and there's a little bit of a cave here. I may lower this just a little bit so that when the doors open, that I'll have a little walkway down. But looking at this, I may want to go a little bit bigger, not entirely sure. Let's see, so it's going to go all the way out to here, and I'll have chests lined up all the way along here. I may want to go bigger, but I think this might have really good potential for a lot of storage area. I'm not going to store every single item in the game, just the main things that I want to store, and then I'll have a few separate, you know, overflow storage. I'll probably underneath this entire thing have, you know, some rooms for, you know, overflow of cobblestone and things like that. I'm still trying to figure out what kind of storage system I want to actually use as far as sorting, because a lot of the sorting systems that are really easy and efficient and compact, they actually have some flaws with it breaks the system if there are too many items that go in. So I don't want that to happen. I want it to basically, if there's too many items that come in, it just passes right over and goes on to an overflow storage area. So why is there, oh, it's a slime ball, okay. I was a little bit confused there. Forget slimes can spawn in swamps now. Huh. Well, I got a free slime ball. I guess one spawned up there. Now how do I go back into that room where I was just digging? That was weird. Forgot how to, is this it? Alright, so let's make this a little bit wider. I think this will actually be a good length though, for having, you know, about 4 or 5 chests that kind of dome over the top of you, so maybe 4, and they're going to be side by side too. There'll be double chests that are side by side directly, so I think this will probably be plenty of room for me. Well, mining all of this out is taking quite some time, but the other day I was actually playing on the server, and Royal Desmo was on as well, and he was working on, you know, a few different things. I think he was working on his cow farm, and I decided to go over there and have a little bit of fun. I was kind of bored. I had pretty much worked out all of the kinks of my skeleton farm and figured out everything I wanted to do, and I went over there and played a little prank on him, kind of probably scared him a little bit. I think he actually pooped himself. So I'll go ahead and roll that clip now. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. There he is. Royal Desmo. I'm spying on him. And he doesn't even know I'm here. I don't even know if he's on, he knows that I'm on the server. What should I do? What should I do? I don't have much stuff on me. I have an idea. I have a really good idea. I'm going to dig up some of this sand, and I'm going to try and drop it on him. Like on his building without him noticing. I'm going to go all the way around, and I'm going to get on top of his mountain and then drop it on him. It's going to be amazing. Let's get some blocks here. I'm pretty sure he wants to take out this entire area. Ooh. I'm pretty sure he wanted to take out this entire area anyways. So, I don't feel too bad about removing all this stuff. He's behind his house. He won't be able to see me. I'm quick. I gotta run for it. Oh, man. Dive behind cover. Did he see me? I don't think he noticed me. He still doesn't know I'm here. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Alright, I need to stay crouched as much as I can. Oh, this is going to take a lot of stealth to pull this off. I'm going to eat right now, so I'm not too close so he hears it. I'm just going to sprint for it. I don't think he'll be looking up this direction. Oh, I saw him. Alright, I need to crouch now. Just so he doesn't know that I'm up here. I don't think he knows at all. Oh, there he is. I think he's trying to make a cow farm. I think I'm too far away for him to be able to hear my blocks that I place. Alright, I'm gonna go out and drop some blocks. Here we go. See if I can drop it directly on him. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. Drop some sand. Oh my gosh, I got it on him. Oh my gosh. Yes, victory is mine. Oh my. I got it. That was amazing. That was amazing. I can't believe I did that. Yes. Well, sorry to disturb you, Royal Desmo. Continue with your making of whatever you're doing. I should get him a Skype call. I think he might actually be recording though, so sorry to mess up your recording, but I had to. I just had to. Couldn't resist. Well, that actually didn't take too long. I hope you guys enjoyed that clip that I showed you of me pranking Royal Desmo. I enjoyed it. I don't think he enjoyed it because he had to clean his pants afterwards. Just kidding. I don't really know if he did, but that would have been really funny. But this is all cleared out. It's looking good. I'm thinking I'm going to lower it down by one or a couple, maybe a couple blocks, probably down to the layer where this water is down here. I think that's a good layer. And then I need to figure out the best way to lay this out. I want to put down all the torches in the, you know, the arrangement that I want, figure out how I want to sort them, and then figure out the best way to hook up the hoppers and everything so that I can have it connect to overflow storage and everything like that. I don't want to put down the chests and then I have to move them when I want to wire it all up. So I'm going to figure all that out, just basically get some chests in so that it is functional as a storage room, even though I can't you know, have it fully automatic yet. I just want to make it so it's basically the stage 2 storage room, basically an intermediate storage room is what I want to make. So I'm going to do a little bit of research, testing, figure that out. This room is probably going to look a lot different when I'm done. It's not going to be this kind of square layout. It'll probably be a lot more open and really cool looking. So let's go ahead and check out what I've got. Skadoosh! This is what it is. Now, doesn't really look much different right now, except for that you can tell there's a big gap. But let's walk down here, and this is the kind of layout I have decided on. So I've got some quartz stairs. These are actually stairs here, and it kind of goes up and domes over the top of you. So it's going to be a really big open room. I need to cut out a ton and a ton and a ton of stone and everything else along here. But this is going to make quite a big storage room. So I'm able to access all of the chests from here, 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 you know, all the way up here. And, you know, same thing on the other side. So it's going to give me a lot of storage space. This is actually 10 chests in this 2 wide area, and I can go down. This goes about 20 blocks or so down, so I can actually fit about 10 more of these sections. So that adds up to roughly about 100 double chests, which will be plenty. In each double chest I can actually have a unique item inside it. So that'll be very much a very good storage system, I think. So that's how it's going to be. I don't have enough resources to actually continue this on right now. I think I'm going to do lighting kind of like that, and then I'm not sure for here. But these are actually half slabs, so monsters can't spawn on here. So I really don't need too much lighting down here. But this is kind of the rough idea. I'm probably going to change this up a little bit, do some more designs. Maybe I'll wait until 1.6 actually releases so I can use carpet blocks and put them down on here too. Or carpet blocks? Carpet? I don't know, whatever it's called. But what I can actually do is with these trap chests, I can put them next to each other just like this, and I can carry it on right next to each other without having to have, you know, a gap between them. So I can do that, and that's what I planned on doing. The reason that I didn't do it like this, though, let me show you. Some people will actually do something like this, where you take the chests and then you actually carry them out like that, and that would work fine. It would double the amount of storage that I can have, but the drawback is I was trying to find a way that with this storage system where I can wire it up to make it fully automatic. Now if I were to do that, the system would actually break if I overflowed with certain items. Say I had this chest and I had, you know, something like arrows in it, and I filled it all the way up to the top. It would actually back up into the hopper, and when the comparator detects the signal in order to sort the item, it will actually send off a bigger signal and start sending all of the items down the line down into their chests, which is a very bad thing, and it breaks the system, it breaks all the sorters, everything like that. So when I do it like this, I can actually separate each individual sorter on its own. It takes up twice as much space, but I'm actually still going to have 100 double chests, so I'm not going to worry about space too much. But yeah, I'm able to do that, and it won't interfere with each other, and the whole sorting system will work when I get it done. But that's the rough draft. I need to extend this all the way down here. But we are about out of time for this episode, so I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys do have any cool decoration ideas for this room, right now I'm just doing the half slabs, but I may do something like nether slabs, or, you know, like I said, some carpets on top of here. Let me know. Let me know in the comment section, or even a video response if you're able to record and submit something. Do something like that. I'm kind of, you know, very open-minded about this. The only thing that I want to keep is this layout for the chests. I really like this way. I'm able to access a ton of different chests here. Plus, one thing that I forgot to mention is behind, I might try and, when I wire it up for certain chests, I might try to have, you know, an extra chest behind it where the hoppers go into, and kind of just maximize the storage behind it as well. But that is all in good time. That is it for this episode. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this whole episode, this storage room. I'm starting to get to work. Probably between now and next episode, I'll be getting a lot more work done and give you an update, but I won't have this finished anytime soon, so sorry to say that, but I do need to collect a bunch more quartz and everything like that. But I will see you guys next episode. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you leave a like if you enjoyed the episode, and if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any future episodes. But I will see you guys next episode. Peace!